Ignorance creates all the other obstacles. Yoga Sutras. A woman once told me that she loved travel because it offered her the opportunity to see how other people live. Her words stayed with me because, at the time, I was in the early years of my yoga practice and honestly could not understand why anyone felt compelled to travel. In my early 20s I had spent years overseas with the military and had learned very little, because I was not really awake. Once I started yoga, everything about my practice seemed to be telling me that I could learn what I needed to know right here, right now. My problem as I saw it, was that I had very little understanding of who I was or what I could be or even what I wanted to be, for that matter. My yoga practice was teaching me how to pay attention to my everyday life in a way that was beneficial to myself and those around me. I was getting a glimpse of the hugeness of the ordinary, the sacred beauty of the everyday. I felt I could spend 100 lifetimes just refining my own ability to have a good day. To be able to move through the world in a manner that was in keeping with my values, and to be of service to myself and others, seemed like an enormous achievement. Why did I need to go any place in particular to do this? What made one patch of earth any more effective as a training ground than another? I got my answer years later, when I took my wife on a vacation to Costa Rica. It is quite something to wake up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, on a frigid January morning and to go to bed that night in the jungle. Curiously, in Costa Rica I found that it is important to travel because leaving home offers us an opportunity to see how other people live. There were two lessons for me in this experience. First, we are able to hear only what we are ready to take in. As productivity guru David Allen points out, information is always available, but we are not always available to the information. Apparently, I just wasn't ready to learn about the benefits of travel at the time of my conversation with my friend. I was deeply engaged in another sort of education. One that demanded all my energies right then. Of even more significance is the fact that we were both right. It is important to travel, and it is also important to be here now. Ashtanga yoga teacher and writer Beryl Bender Birch named her institute the hard and the soft in recognition that we all need both in our lives and in our practice. We need to acquire a win-win, both, and, orientation. Yoga teaches us to develop open attention, attention without attachment or judgment. It was my judgment of this woman's view of the merits of travel that blocked my understanding and kept me in ignorance. Fortunately, it is also the nature of lessons to return to us until we understand them.